Alright, what's up y'all, LakerFan here. As I'm about to title today's video, here to showcase the power of 85 pass accuracy in NBA 2K23 from these absolute zingers right here that you can throw with the LaMelo Ball pass style package, not to mention Hall of Fame dimer, the 85 pass accuracy just giving you faster passes in general, no matter what the package is that you have on. Throwing heaters out here, bro. Stunning people as well. I should mention that I believe this is tied to Needle Threader, but it could also just be your pass rating as well. But look at this corner defender right here on this pass. It's ridiculous. He gets stuck in mud as he tries to turn and either play this lane or start running in that direction. I've had this happen to me as well on my own big man. But as you can see, cross-court passes, literally cross-court passes, stunning a defender and getting someone a wide open shot off Hall of Fame dimer. And again, so many people have been sleeping on stuff like this. Not to mention, there's been a lot of people hating on this build that I have right here, the Ben Simmons build, where I have 25 three-pointer at a 6'9" point guard. So I decided to hop in here and wreck and go ahead and run the show. Went 5-0, had a lot of fun doing this stuff. Like as you can see, hitting this man right here on the pick and pops off the double screens right there, even though again I can't shoot honestly. And then I gotta say, this has been an extremely fun build to play defense with. Right here you can see throwing an absolute heater to the corner. He isn't able to get the shot off though. 19% contest. Obviously you could still get that shot off in some situations depending on the jump shot speed too. I think he still had a pretty fast jump shot right there, but either way, nice little dot to the corner right there. As you can see, this build, as you will see in some of these clips as well, is so capable of getting these offensive rebounds and kickouts. I have Hall of Fame post playmaker, Hall of Fame dimer, silver needle threader, and then gold bailout. And all of this is so very capable. And you can see, grab the rebound, sling this thing down court to my guy on the fast break. A little bit of an inaccurate pass. Obviously, that is another perk of the pass accuracy, is that the higher it is, the more accurate your passes will be. Obviously, it's not just pass speed. It's not just, obviously, you know, to do with the pass speed and the ability to hit shots off of it. It's also the good placement of it. And again, you can see hitting my guy off the corner right there. You can see once again throwing it just a random corner check where I get my dude to be able to make a 9% contested green. And again, you guys might think like, oh, you got some good randoms this game. Like you were able to just get a lot of good teammates. Well, again, I do have Hall of Fame dimer. Keep that in mind. And as you can see, the build is still capable of snagging these offensive rebounds. I still have 94 O-board and I'm 6'9". I'm really playing the point center out here. Once again, another O-board. Wide open shot that my boy did not shoot and I get an offensive 3-second for, unfortunately. And even off the inbound right here, as you can see, he's just going to toss it back to me. This guy's lacking. Boom. Go ahead and hit him just real quick and be able to green the shot right there again. And I gotta say, this build is so helpful for some teammates in this rec center, it seems. And as you can see, very late game situation right here. 24 seconds left in the game. I'm gonna bait the big man to jump at me, and I'm able to dump it off to my big. Again, this is another thing too. Like a lot of y'all were saying, oh, this Ben Simmons stuff, it ain't gonna work. As you can see, beat my own defender, hop into this defender, and draw his attention, and then I'm able to just get my man a wide open game-winning bucket right there, pretty much, to put us up by 5. So, again, I just wanted to showcase all this stuff right here. You can see beautiful pick and pop from my boy right here. I don't know any of these dudes' names. I don't know who any of them are, but I had some really solid teammates here. And again, I think some of this is to be said off the fact that I can rebound. I can lead the fast breaks. I can play great defense with this build and throw really crazy zinger passes right there. I mean, that's some crazy stuff right there, bro. Great into your D. Grab the rebound. Once again, we're just looking on the fast break. If nothing's there, I'm still here to run the show and go ahead and hit him with that little corner heater and boom, get him stunned. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and showcase to you guys the build, the badges I've been running and stuff like that, my interest and my, I would say, expertise on what I think all of these badge capabilities have. For instance, like the dimer, post playmaker, everything to do with that, needle threader, my impressions on it, bailout, all types of stuff like that. So anyway, and then I also show the animation and just give my breakdowns on some of the pass styles and what's good, what's not. All right, so here's the build. As you can see, like I said, 27 mid-range, it goes to 28, 25 three-pointer. We have 85 pass accuracy, 87 ball handle, and 75 speed with ball, with great defense on the other end. And because I am a point guard, and it's in case some of you guys don't know also the power of pass accuracy, the higher your pass accuracy and your playmaking, the more likely you are to be lined up at the point guard. In all those rec clips, I was lined up at the PG. It is based off of your pass accuracy. You could be 6'9" with 90 pass ac, and then there could be a 6'2" point guard lined up at the 2 because he has 80 pass accuracy and he has less playmaking in total than you. So it's all based off your playmaking points as far as who plays point guard or not. And again, for my build, it's able to line up at the point and guard other teams' point guards too, which is so crazy. But anyway, we're here to stay on topic of the power of just the pass accuracy. We're not here to just talk about rec center for the whole video. So anyway, again, 85 pass accuracy, and for the badges you're gonna see this is pretty much what I was running for both those clips right there. I think unpluckable is complete BS. I don't really think you need it. I definitely don't need it. I don't need any killer combos either, and my dribble style is very quick and to the point, so I feel like I don't really need handles for days either personally. So what that allows me to do is have clamp breaker, where I'm a little bit more of a slasher. I can get more of those blow bys and stuff like that, or if I would like to, I really could just run bailout and post playmaker at a higher level and just say screw all the tier 3s. But you still have the core badge to play with as well. That'll give me 7 points back out of clamp breaker. That would easily allow me to run gold bailout and then maybe like silver post playmaker, or for that matter, I can still get gold floor general. And again, Hall of Fame dimer, such an underrated badge in this year's game. I can't believe how many people are sleeping on this, or just not running it, or refusing to upgrade their pass accuracy to the point guard position because they think it's like irrelevant and doesn't matter. So for me, I gotta say, I've been loving it, bro. It's crazy. And again, that needle threader stuff does go crazy as well. Now, I will back out to the builder real quick and show you guys one revision that you could make now that you know all this really good information as far as 85 pass accuracy being important, because 86 low-key gives you an even bigger boost as well to some situations. So you'll definitely want to check that out. But anyway, as far as the animations go, this is where you're going to find it. You can go to the store, and once you get your pass accuracy high enough to some of these thresholds, you can go to playmaking moves down here, and then it's all the way at the bottom. So this is pass style. Now, we have 4 unlocked right here. I'm not counting fundamental because it's absolute garbage. Do not put this on, no matter what you do. None is so much better than fundamental. Fundamental makes your passes mad slow and they're horrible. Now, Steph Curry, in my opinion, was probably one of the worst ones, and then Magic Johnson was also, like, it looks cool, but oh my god, is it slow. Like, he does so many crazy windups on some of them. Like, you'll see for some of these clips, I know it's not showing a ton of them, but like, these just look slow, do they not? I mean, they just look very like sluggish and not really much zip on these passes. But now let's check out, like, scale it a little bit. The LeBron one, pretty solid. You're gonna see some pretty decent ones right here as far as the quickness. I know most of them look like bounce passes too, so just keep that in mind. But the urgency to it and the zip to them definitely looks pretty good. Now, the LaMelo Ball, which is the one that we have right here for 85, this has crazy good passes. And again, this is just the one that I believe like is bar none the best. And I've heard word that Jason Williams is not good. Like, it doesn't have that many good like passes or animations, so to say, where you'd have to hit 90 to get that. So 85 seems to be the perfect threshold to hit for this LaMelo Ball pass style. And man, is it good. It is so freaking good. I see the night and day difference between this and LeBron even. And even LeBron, I saw the night and day difference between that and none in fundamental. So your thresholds that you definitely want to hit this year are going to be 75 pass ac or 85. I personally truly believe that. So we're going to go ahead and go to the builder real quick and showcase to you some of the ratings that you may want to achieve if you wanted to go with a little bit more budget, or if you want to live lavishly on that pass accuracy and go super high. Alright, so one other thing that I want to showcase to you guys before we get into this too far is that your weight and wingspan do not affect pass accuracy. So as you can see, if I drop the weight and the wingspan all the way down, or maximum, whatever the case may be, it's not changing it. It's only tied to your height. So for each inch that you go down, you will gain 1 more pass accuracy from 6'9", so all the way down to 6'5", which gives you the 99. So as you can see, that's just the capabilities. Let's go ahead and check out the actual ratings and what you can get with them and what's most important. All right, so let me just give you guys the feedback and the verbal kind of storytelling of all of the ratings that I've seen and assessed from me or my teammates. So I have seen the absolute most abysmal pass rating possible with Kitchen running it at the point guard. 45 freaking pass accuracy on a 6'10" build. We were doing some fun stuff trying to try that out, and my god, was pick and roll the most unrunnable stuff I've ever seen with 45 pass accuracy at the point. Do not do this by any means if you're a point guard. It's common sense, obviously, but oh my god, it is so bad. It's freaking horrible. So then my experience, I've used 60 from the very beginning of my 6'11" build, and for my 6'11" it maxes out at 70. So that's what I've tested on that build right there, is 60, 65, and 70. I moved in those 5 increments right there. I really do wish that I could get 75 on that build if I could revise it, and I may even have to remake that build because it didn't get long athlete, which seems to be really good. The Joel Embiid still has a pretty good hop dunk though, so it may be possible to kind of deal with that, but I really do wish I could have had 5 more pass accuracy on that build. It definitely gives that post playmaker 1 more tier as well. But either way, like I said, I have seen what these look like. 60 was respectable, but it was still really, really bad. 70 is still not perfect either. It's still like definitely lacking. 75, extremely good. I've seen this with Zeke. His 6'1" point guard has a max of 79 pass accuracy. I believe that's what AK went with too. I haven't really played with him very much at all since launch, but either way, like I said, I think they both have a max of 79, which isn't really that big a deal to only get, because personally 80 doesn't seem to do a whole lot for me. I don't think the Steph Curry package is really all that worth, if you ask me. It does give you the gold dimer though, so that is one thing to take note of. But again, 85 does some wonders for you. I mean, as you can see, like I said, you get the bailout and dimer on one higher level, and again, get that LaMelo Ball pass style. So that's a huge move for me. And then at 86, as you can see, Needle Threader, Floor General, and Break Starter all up by one tier on the badge count. For this build at 6'5" for that matter, Needle Threader is actually a tier 1. So this is a huge improvement if you ask me. Because again, in my opinion, Needle Threader is what is stunning those defenders on those passes. And the higher this is, the better in my opinion. And I don't know if that's factual, to be honest with you. It could just be the pass rating that's potentially stunning people. So I don't know if that's 100% factual that Needle Threader is what's doing that. But either way, like I said, Floor General, who knows? Maybe this is something that you want to run too, because it has the same effect as dimer. Really, it's helping your teammates make shots, and maybe in the situation that it may help your inside big man even still score in the paint as well. So whatever you want to do to be a supportive teammate, I gotta tell you guys, I was loving Hall of Fame dimer so far. Whether I've been running it with my Simmons build in the 3s, the 2s, whether I'm running it in the rec center as well, like I just showcased. In the 2s and 3s, I actually had post playmaker active because I'm a very big offensive rebounder on that build. So the more I can grab the O boards and kick out to other people, it's a huge improvement as well. So anyway, that is my assessment on that. I don't think anything past 86 is extremely necessary, but obviously the higher you go, the more zip it's going to have. But as you can see, there is really no badge benefit past really 86, as you can see, as far as passing. The only thing you benefit all the way to 99 is Hall of Fame bailout. Other than that, it's all going to be about just your pass speed. Now, I will say, 99 is probably extremely freaky. If you ever saw any clips of me having Playmaker takeover, that likely means that my pass accuracy was being boosted by +8, so that means that it would be at 93. So any of those clips that I had play take, that means my pass accuracy, like I said, was being boosted by 8, 93, and that's what you saw in those clips. So just keep that in mind. Anything that wasn't takeover was somewhere between 85 to 88 most likely, because you still receive progressive boost, I should say. And like I said, that's pretty much the whole rundown on the pass accuracy stuff. So I hope you enjoyed. If you do, drop a like, sub if new, turn on noties, all that good stuff. Like always, tries 1 to 2,000 likes. If you made it to the end of the video, put pass or put mellow in the comments so it supports me all the way through. Also, if you guys want to see me play on the rec a little bit more, I would low-key maybe be down to either A, stream it, and it could be so fun to play with randoms, or to play with viewers even as well. That could be a really cool thing. I don't want to get on the chat or anything. It's not my style. I don't really want to talk to people that I don't know. You guys know how this internet stuff goes, obviously, but I could probably play with viewers as well. It could be a fun thing to do. Or if you want to see a rec video or something like that, where I cut things up and maybe break it down and how to play with the rec randoms, if you have a build like this, or if you are playing at the point guard position as like a rec random, so to say, like I said, I find pleasure in that, to be honest with you. I don't want to come into rec with a full squad of people and be a sweat like that. I mean, I find it fun to be on the humble beginnings sort of thing again. And to be fair, that's how I used to play 2K way back in the day, in like 2K14 through probably 16, to be honest with you. I mean, I still had my own set of boys, but to me, I was the play initiator. Even if I wasn't the greatest shooter or anything, I still could obviously shoot the ball. I mean, like, you guys know a different Laker fan right now in this YouTube era than you do before YouTube, for sure. Because I definitely was playing point guard for probably every bit of 2K before being on YouTube and blowing up like that. But anyway, I found the big man niche and I just stuck to it, and that's how I just decided to go about things. So anyway, if you want to see that rec gameplay, let me know. If you want to see rec streams where I play with the viewers, I'd still be down for that as well. But it's going to be with this build. I promise you it's with this build because it's so fun for me. I can just play on-ball defense on point guards. I can be the play initiator. I can do some give and go stuff. I can do like wing cuts as well. Some teams' defenses don't play zone or anything either, so they're just stuck with their point guard guarding me. So I can really create the defense into those drive and kick situations where I can get teammates wide open off being more prompted into helping into the paint on me. If I can get a shooting big, I promise you it'd probably be extremely efficient, but I can still work with those inside bigs as well. Personally, I feel like you can kind of just attack the defender who's like playing between the two of you, if you can get past your own defender and then create a 2-on-1, it's all about just reading that backside guy. Because I can contact dunk him if he's playing way too far away from me, and if he steps way too close to me, I can just dump it down to the big man, bounce pass style, or just go ahead and lob it over the dude's head, whatever the case may be. If the big man is ready for that lob, then boom, it's like simple as that. So anyway, like I said, if you guys want to see any more of that, feel free to let me know. If you made it to the end of the video, put pass or put mellow in the comments. Show support made it all the way through. Other than that, hope you enjoyed. Take it easy, man. Peace.